Hey guys, welcome to the tutorial. This is my first video and it's gonna be about Ben 10 Ultimate Ensemble. This is a starter guide basically. I'm gonna split this off into 3 parts, which being part 1 being called Prototype, part 2 Recalibrated, part 3 Ultimatrix. So as you can see, there's gonna be about 5 spawn points, I think, which is 4 around this area and 1 around here. So I'm calling this the 5th spawn point. If you spawn in here, you are probably I'd say you are lucky, because in danger scaling, this is 2 out of 5. Danger scaling, this is 5 out of 5. Omni City. So as you can see, that guy's punching people. I prefer to distance yourself away from people and wait around for your Omnitrix to spawn. It's gonna take about a few minutes, like at most a minute or longer. It won't be under like as long as an hour, but it's gonna be pretty fast. If you're in Omni City, I'd prefer that you spawn in the street. I mean, you'd go to the streets, wait for your Omnitrix to spawn there. Ignore that. This is just to be easier for me to explain. So once you get your Omnitrix, controls are in the description of the game. This is basically what I did when playing the game. So I went around as Accelerate to run around the map, just explore it and stuff like that. And then I built the mastery bar up. So I went around the map into Junkyard, Omni City, the beach, which is around there, forest. And over time, your mastery bar will go up. The longer you stay in Alien, the longer your mastery bar goes up. Random killing will not raise the bar. Just know that. If you random kill, just know you're rude. That's rude. That's a rude thing to do. It's fun. People think it's fun, I mean. But I don't really see the point in it, because people are trying to learn how to play this game until like people with the prototype users. Ultimatrix users are still kind of new for some reason. So once you're here, oh wait, hold on. Yeah, once you're here, if you're here, a spaceship will spawn and take you to the space station, as you can see right over there, that little speck. And it's gonna take you to the space station, and that's when you get to upgrade your Omnitrix. If you have max mastery. If you don't have the Omnitrix, however, let's say like you waited in the game for too long, you were like, what does that mean? Omnitrix spawn, you can't find it. I don't blame you. I did that too. What I did was that I went to the space station because I found a YouTube tutorial that kind of helped on how to get the Omnitrix. Let's say you spawn in here or here. I prefer spawning in here this time because, you know, this is it's faster to get to the spaceship. So you're at the spaceship and then you're waiting. I'd prefer sitting around over here because it's easier. This is for people that also have the max mastery up. So once you have max mastery or no Omnitrix, just sit around here. Then the spaceship will spawn. Spaceship will always spawn, there's a chance. Yeah, it has a time limit too, so you're good. That's a magic user, Anodite. Oh, so if you don't have the Omnitrix and you were too late to get it, there's a chance you get 2 races. I think it's Anodite and Osmosian. Osmosian is what Kevin was, you probably, if you watch Ben 10. And Anodite is what Gwen was, or their grandma was. Gwen was only half Anodite and half human, while Grandma Verdona, which was Max's lover, Grandpa Max's lover, went to him. Okay, so what you're gonna want to do is go here to the space station with the spaceship that spawns in. I'm only doing this for speed's sake. And then this is still part 1, by the way. You go here into the space station and then go to the last floor. You're gonna see it and I'll show you what it is, what I'm talking about. You go click here and then you can see how this one's kind of inverted and this one here isn't. Go to this one, the one with the V starts. So this is if you don't have the Omnitrix. If you don't have the Omnitrix, this is gonna reset your stats. You can talk to him and then you can fade away. And it's going to just be as if you spawn into the game for the first time. Go to safety, wait for the Omnitrix to spawn near you. this one, Max Mastery. You talk to this guy, you're gonna fade away as well. But this time you can have the Omnitrix in your hand. It's gonna go into recalibration mode, and you're good. So also go to safety. So this is reaching into part 2 as to when you get the recalibrated Omnitrix. So once you get the recalibrated Omnitrix, go into Jet Ray, fly around the map, wait until it goes off into mastery. And this time, this is what a lot of people did, but this is what my way of doing it, and I think that it's better. It's boring, but it's fine. Have some videos in the background. Max Mastery, getting Max Mastery on both watches shouldn't take that long, probably a day. This should take you a day at most to getting Max Mastery on both watches. Try getting way big. Well, actually, no. Once you get the recalibrated watch, go into Jet Ray, fly around the map, explore, go into the beach at most. Try to get Ultimatrix Part 2. I found that to be life-saving, and I felt bad for people that are trying to find Part 2 because it's a lot more harder than finding each part. See, like right here, this is Ultimatrix Part 2. You can literally just find it on the streets or something like that. Streets, Sami City, and Junkyard, or Sea Temple. I'll show you where the Sea Temple is, but literally just fly around the map and it's not going to spawn. It has an easy chance. Found the Sea Temple already, sheesh. So it has a chance of spawning in the ceiling or in the streets, as I saw, and then in the Junkyard. In the Junkyard is also a lot of things that can spawn in, which is the Nano Ship. So you could get Nanomech. For some reason it didn't work on me the first time, but yeah. Spaceship just flew off. So once you get Max Mastery, there on the recalibrated watch, and if you possibly have part 2 already, you're off a good start. So let's see, what else could I go through? What should I go through? Oh yeah, try to get way big. As I said before, getting way big is a huge lifesaver because it's gonna be so easy doing raids once you're able to. So Max Mastery, getting way big. Way big could take a few hours to a day trying to get him, but this is what I saw a lot of people do. If you spam C on your recalibrated watch, you get to see a randomized mode, right? Wait. Okay, randomized. And you press V and go random and keep spamming C. And then you are randomized. There's also a chance that you can unlock more aliens. You can only do this on Recalibrated to the Ultimatrix, by the way. You can also do these commands. Omnicode recharge. Omnicode playlist 1, 2, or 3. Or all. This is if you get Max Mastery. You can also still do recharge and quick charge if you don't have mastery, but playlist is much more useful if you have more, since you have more aliens unlocked. For prototype as well, you also have a chance of going into it, of getting unlocked an alien without even like mastery. So yeah, since I'm already on part 2, what else could I go through? As you can see, quick charge does take quite a bit of my health away, and you can also do Omnicode self-destruct 1 minute to like 10 or even higher if you want. 10 is like, if you do 10, your Omnitrix goes away, like you lose it forever. So you have Max Mastery and you have way big. Are you serious? Okay. I think I already did this, but unknown if I died though. Okay, so yeah, part 2, you have way big, as I said before. Sorry if I'm wasting time already, but since you have part 2 and Jet Ray and way big, which is amazing luck, and a Max Mastery, you should, okay, I'm gonna start going into part 3 now, which is Ultimatrix. So Ultimatrix, for part 5, this bunker is gonna open when it says solar flare immediately happening. When you could go in it, I think I could go into it with Big Chill. You could go in this bunker, you can see what it looks like, and you could be like, whoa, wait. If an ultimate Echo wanted to, they could kill me. Yeah, that's very unfortunate. It didn't happen to me because I was very lucky. Server wasn't really populated, thankfully. So this is what the bunker looks like. There's usually a lot more crates, but they destroyed it. I'm guessing a solar flare already happened. So what you could do to stay safe, if you found a nano chip while trying to find an alien, while like exploring the map, that's good. You can hide around the map with this. You can probably go on top of those things. But if you didn't, however, you can go into upgrade. Upgrade is not on this playlist. You can go into upgrade and hide in here. See? You are completely hidden. Just stay hidden for like a long time until solar flare happens. Okay, so if you don't see any like flashing yellow lights anymore, by the way, I would prefer that you get out already, cause so hide in the painting, wait for everyone else to leave, go into Big Chill. Big Chill. I don't have Big Chill. Oh, this playlist, god dang it. You can go into Big Chill, fly up. Okay, I messed up. I forget the key button sometime. Fly up, go here, and then go into Jet Ray. You'll find part 5. The city will be like ruined and everything like that. And then you'll find part 5. Just sitting there. There's, I think, at least 3 parts spawn in for part 5. 3 part 5 spawn in, and you're okay. So that's part 5. Oh yeah, this is for Ultimatrix. Okay, this is a funny Ultimatrix. Yeah, this is basically part 3 already. I'll just skip on it. So you have a choice of going into the spaceship again, or you don't have to go to the spaceship. You can fly up with Jet Ray. You also won't have ultimate. So that's part 2 and 5 already found. This is where you start doing raids. You have max mastery. You have way big. Raids are gonna be much more easier and funner. There's a technique that people do with these things. They go into Jet Ray and fly off the map, but they nerfed it, but people still do it because it's probably one of the fastest ways. But it takes the fun away out of the game, which is not cool. You go, god dang it. You're gonna go here, and I guess you wait for doing raids. If you have a friend, you can also do this with a friend. There's like 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8 friends you can do this with, which is pretty cool. And I would prefer doing this with people that you know, because random killers are still a thing. They could just kill you and like flex their Ultimatrix on you, which I really dislike. You may be wondering, how do I have a black Ultimatrix? It is Game Pass. I feel like I should have gone over this a while ago as well. If you press M, this is how you do your playlists, and then go through your aliens and do your Game Pass stuff. As you can see, it shows space, and here we are. So you're gonna have a choice of 3 maps. This is for raids, maybe. You have Swift, 2005, and Sirius. This is what I say. Swift is the easiest one. Sirius is to unlock Wrath. 2005 is to unlock Lodestar, and Swift is just like normal. The boss is for each one. Sirius, Wrath, 2005, Lodestar, and Swift is 4 Arms. 4 Arms is the easiest one compared to all of them, because if you don't have way big and you still decide to do raids, it's gonna be really annoying, because For some reason, Wrath 2 shot me when I was using Humongous Door, and that's probably the strongest alien you have other than Way Big. There's also more aliens that you lock, because Way Big does have such a really low rate that you have other chances of unlocking other cool aliens as well. But Way Big is probably the best one. So once you, yeah, you can see, that's the Swift planet. Once you're here, you just gotta use an alien. Way Big. This is if you have Way Big, you don't have to use it, you can use Humongous Door as well. But I prefer having Way Big, because it's most useful. You'll spawn in soon. Spawn to the map, and here you go. So that's cool. When doing raids, they go up to round 10, and they have a chance of dropping parts 3 or 4. If you do the one in Sirius, you can get 3 or 4 and a DNA sample of Wrath. And in 2005, you can get Lodestar with a DNA sample of Lodestar with parts 3 or 4. So by the time, this might take a while as well. I'd prefer doing raids. If you get 3 and 4, nice. 3 or 4, good job. Part 1, that's all you need. So 2 in the city, which is easy, or exploring the map. 3 and 4 in this doing raids, and number 5, solar flare event. Number 1, you'll have enough, 2,000, or it's 1.7k, and that's a nice job. So reason why I would choose Way Big is because you can do this and then like beat them up like this, which is pretty fun, other than just flying around the map with Jet Ray and just making them fall off the map. If you want to have fun, I would prefer doing this. If you want to take the aspect away of and not play the game, go ahead. I can't control you. So as you can see, round 2 started, and this one, it mainly consists of strong bots and then heat blasts. So there's a chance in the game that all strong bots will spawn in at round 9. All heat blasts or all bots will spawn in. Before round 9, it's like a mixture of each. Like a mixture of all those things. See, heat blast is there. So after 4 round spawns, you're gonna get a chance of getting part 3 or 4, as I said. I'm gonna leave this one so you guys don't have to deal with it. This is for Ultimatrix. I think that's, and then after you are back in the game, make sure you're like, I would prefer doing this before like you leave, get the money, and go before like, so the game can like properly save or something like that. You save your stats. Music's on. And then you're gonna go to this area. It takes quite a bit. You go to this area, you find the shop. It's around here. Ooh, over there. One of the shortest square building. Cannot find any of my islands, but I'll walk here instead. And you're gonna find Ultimatrix Part 1. And over there, your Ultimatrix will be on your hand. Not only will you have access to all ultimate aliens already, since you have the max mastery of max mastery for your Recalibrated watch. You also basically beat the game. There's not much to do except help other people around as well, which is pretty nice. Let's see. Also, there's a lot of questions. There's no ultimate Way Big. What you can do is literally it turns you into ultimate Humongosaur. It's pretty funny. Yeah, I think that's about it. This is 20 minutes. I thought it was gonna be like before like 5, but each tutorial, each like part should be short. Yeah, I'll name it by first one, prototype. Getting the Omnitrix, recalibrating, recalibration. No, for part 1, getting the Omnitrix. Part 2, recalibration. Part 3, getting the Ultimatrix. That could be a part. And if they add the official Omnitrix, I might just make a new video on that then. But as of now, thank you guys for watching, and I'll see you guys later, maybe.